Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4 as the Soviet Union, where we are going to try to go with Trotsky at some point. So that means civil war and all that kind of fun stuff. For now we're fighting another civil war in Spain, but we are going to have one of our own at some point. Hopefully before the war, before Germany declares war on us, because otherwise we would be in trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pay attention to what ideas Germany goes for. If they beeline down the path of war versus us, we're gonna be in trouble. Wait a second, were those Japanese forces? It looked like it. Not gonna go through Sibylla, here we go here. Some of you are actually pretty banged up at this point. Let's go there, just mop up the coastal territories. I can't really do anything attacking Sevilla. But Cadiz's plains. Let's see, one of you. You. Here we'll go around and poke him. And so are you. And not through there, go around. Since Cadiz is plains, this should be okay. They still have air superiority, which kind of annoys me. I can't really do anything about that. How are you doing? Yeah, you're doing very good up there. Good. You've killed quite a few his troops. The expeditionary forces seem to go. Their expeditionary force, I think we got rid of most of the expeditionary forces by Italy and Germany. I mean, let's face it, those are our actual goal here. Getting rid of the enemy expeditionary forces means that the enemy becomes just a little bit weaker. I don't really see many troops up here at all. Maybe we killed them all already. We definitely got this. Do we want to... yeah... Do we want to help? I suppose we could. We can always send in our tanks from different directions. Not that I think it'll help much, but you never know. One across the river and one just smash there. Well, they should be out of supply. They're getting some supply from the town, I think. The reserves are destroyed. But the forces attacking are pretty darn weak. All of our forces are reserve forces. And now we are part of the attack, okay. We also taken over. Much better. Collapsing much faster now. Oh, and I've completely forgotten to hire our new guy. Where is he? Not here. The theorist. Where'd you go? Alright, he's cheaper, that's why. I was wondering why would you not pick him in favor, but of course he's cost less power. Of course, doing that will lock us to the mass assault tree, but I think that's okay. Yeah. And he's not going to get purged by Stalin, we're going to make sure of that. $30 points now, we can soon consider fixing our armies a bit, and we are desperately short of equipment still. Yeah, how much? Oh, 37. Yeah, we desperately need more. Another line of infantry equipment. If we actually get the factories, that's gonna be the priority. Just getting more infantry equipment. We're also short on tanks. We probably can cut down on motorized for now. And it looks like we can cut down on fighters for now. Yeah, just try to get infantry equipment. And we're going to need even more pretty soon. And that's that done. Let's just roll north. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any more expeditionary forces, which is fine. Actually, there is. There are some Italians over here. We're gonna have to focus on killing them. I believe we got all the Germans. Or are you still getting expeditionary forces? Volunteers from one nation. Still just Italy. Let's see if we can do something about that. 2 tanks are almost there. Those 3 tanks are gonna move here and push. You're gonna push. Nah, that's probably stupid. I'll do it anyway. Cross the river. Into the woods. Not exactly the best terrain for tanks. One of you is gonna join that. The other 2. Make a little circle. Actually, you can move there and then attack. Let's see what we can do to encircle as soon as possible. Will they get to the... Yeah, we got to the mountain first. The Italians are under attack. Who's attacking us? Who's attacking us here? That's a retreating regiment, I think, so they're pretty much dead. Yay, positive heroism. Technically we now get Zhukov, but he's gonna be purged soon anyway. Trotsky, armor genius. Yeah, he's pretty darn good. But isn't the commander not a theorist? Okay, no nationalist focus. We're gonna push down this path. We want our next research slot if possible. I'm gonna move here, prepare for a small skirmish with Italy. Just as soon as this province is taken, I want to make darn sure that the Italians can't escape. There we go. 2 of you attack here. The rest... you can go there, I suppose, and you can just sit in this area. I can help. Not that way. Cross the river first, then you can push. A lot of Italians here, I guess. Yeah, I think we're gonna win this one. Which I am glad. Normally when I play this one, I tend to play some nation that isn't involved. And in that case, I've never seen the socialists survive. Nationalists win every single time. Just go help him. Even if it's across a river and everything. I'm getting a fair bit of experience. I like this. There isn't much left. A few pockets, that's it. So, what are the nations up to now? New focus. Befriending Japan? Really? Oh, it's over there right now. Oh, that didn't make sense. Thought it was much farther down the trees. I was starting to wonder what kind of nastiness they were up to. No, they're having their triumph. Japan is going for Navy primacy. I'm going to be very nervous when they start picking here, because if they go northern, I'm kind of Yeah, if they go northern expansion for some reason, I'm gonna be in trouble. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm fairly certain that they'll start a war with China and then get beaten. Because the Chinese AI is much smarter in this patch. Before I started recording, I did a few quick checks of the game and just let the game run and see what happens. And always Japan got crushed. So of course they're probably not going to get crushed in this game. I'm surprised that they haven't surrendered already. Unpause maybe, that'll help. We've gotten a fair bit of experience from this, and now we're going to get a small bit just for having Trotsky. He's fighting. That's yeah, that's his urban landscape. We're probably not going to send our tanks in against that. This is a forest. That's kind of different, I suppose. We're going to go there first, and yeah, just send all the tanks to Coruna. Build up our experience just a little bit more. Our dude here, he has learned a fair bit, but not enough to actually get a trait. Still level 5, I don't think it can get... It can get higher. 28%, okay. Maybe I should have sent some bumbling nincompoop then instead. I suppose both of that's are victory points, I suppose that's why they haven't surrendered yet. But if either of them fall, I expect it'll be over. And hopefully we'll have a grateful Spain. There we go, it is over. Our units should be heading home. Theater got disbanded. Volunteers and transfer, very good. Can I not click? I have to click up here, right? There we go. There are all the troops. So, would you like to do a construction effort? You're communist, you should like us. Trade partners, 5 volunteers. Yeah. Well, we can offer him a non-aggression pact at least. There aren't many communists around. Not that I know if we're gonna befriend them all that much. The end of the Spanish Civil War. Good for Spain. Quite agreed. Okay, we have a few troops now. We are gonna do some editing, I think. Where are we going? Not there. Oh, look at that. Seem to finally get enough equipment to produce things. We still need a ton of equipment. And we're about to need even more. If only... that's the button I wanted. Basic divisions. They are not fat enough. We need at least one more infantry, I think. Just about start to 20. That's the combat width we want. I suppose we could go with something really boosty like artillery, but I don't like that. I don't want the support battalions instead. As for other... Well, we probably want both the engineering and the recon companies. We want more than this as well, but that's all we can really do right now. Gonna start with that. We're gonna need to research the other companies. And of course we also want to fix our other divisions. Well, that's light, very light, just 12. We only have one of them though. And this is also a bit light, we'd like to get more tanks, I think. Okay, that's done. Oddly enough, it didn't generate that much wall tension at all. I would have thought it would have gotten more. We were kind of itching to get it up to 15% because that would allow us to switch focuses. There we go, construct the industry. And yeah, all the good stuff. The new tanks are back. Join up with the other army. There we go. So let's see, it's November 36. These techs are gonna be there soonish. But we probably want to get started on support battalions. We definitely gonna need the field hospital. Even with our huge numbers in terms of population, eventually we'll run dry. Logistics is also very nice. So I'm gonna go full on support companies. Not entirely sure which I'm gonna stock on our... Yeah, probably those two actually, on the infantry. Anti-air would be nice, but I don't think we're gonna need it. How are we doing in terms of aircraft production, by the way? We still need 400 fighters. Oh, goody. Progress cult. So now our research is gonna go just a little bit faster. Socialist science. Go. Come on, let's see Poland. What are you doing? Nothing special yet. Industrial efforts, armaments, industrial expansion. More navy stuff. Japan, what are you doing? Still nothing towards a war. Oh, goody. Now we have better tanks. Next level attack is 39. That's not going to happen. Let me think here. We're not going to need marines. Support equipment, I suppose, is good. Are we going to need the mechanized stuff for our tanks? Probably. So I'm going to go with that. What did I want to modify next? Right, production. We need to fix our tanks. Now we're going to produce the better tanks, not the light tank 1. And with light tank 2. Could of course modify the tanks too, but no. Not that important. Oh, we're going to be far behind in support equipment too. Look at these numbers. Oh, we're so far behind. We're still training more troops, but of course they're going to be short of equipment, artillery, everything. Yeah, there aren't any more troops of that in the list, so yeah, kill it. No paratroopers, I'm not going to make any either. And we have enough to modify the government again. Let's see, what do we want? This guy could be useful, I suppose. Just to get rid of our little opposition, but yeah. Not really a high priority. Oh, I should have gone with the tank design before I actually designed the tank, but darn it. We've done most of the industrial research. Those would be useful. We're not going to go to war just yet. Military High Command. Are there anything here, maybe? Again, we're not going to go to war just yet, so it's probably better to invest in these. Well, we just did the tank, so we probably don't need him yet. Not interested. Yeah, either the small arms guy or something here. I'll go with the industrial concern. Our political generation isn't that bad, so this is gonna be just fine. Of course, since we are completely ignoring the Great Purge, we are gonna get a civil war at some point. It's gonna be interesting. It shouldn't happen before 39, mid-39 probably. We'll see. Socialist science, yay! And now we need the extra research slot. Yes, please, and thank you. Naval bombers? Ooh, no. Bad, Germany, bad. Why couldn't you go down here? I suppose you could still go with the treaty. Unless he goes down there. Yeah, that's the one that's exclusive. I don't know if he has already decided at this point to go down this way. That I have no idea. I don't know how the selection AI, how far ahead it selects, basically. I assume it just selects one idea at a time. They're reinforcing the Soviet border, which is going to be kind of nasty. If he goes northern expansion, I'll have to quickly redeploy some troops here. Because that would be bad. And look at our recruitable population. Woohoo! We're not going to run out of population for quite some time. And that is good. And we're still just building convoys. I don't really want to start building a navy until I have better techs. I probably should send... Yeah, once I get the new research slot, I'm going to send that into navy. I think we are on the... let me check. I believe we are on the battleship fleet and being, yeah. So we probably want to focus on battleships. We have a few of them already, so... Even though they are rubbish battleships, they are battleships. Let's see now. The Hindenburg did not crash. Okay. Interesting. And what we do here? Okay, Japanese build up on the border. Yeah, they finished there. So let's see. We can push back. It's going to cost us some political power. Or we just cave and make them even harder to collapse later. We push back hard. And we'll see what that ends up doing. We got our extra research slot. Now I'm more uncertain where to go. Research bonus for aircraft. That's nice, I suppose. This just gives us basically more political power. Air doctrines. We were considering going for the Navy. And if so, that's actually a proper choice. Let's go with that, ocean-going Navy. And that also means we can't do the research over here yet. Yeah, that is the battleship that we're going to get a reduced research time for. We probably want to get started on the doctrines of land doctrines. Yeah. We need that stuff done. I should have done that earlier, to be honest, but oh well. Better late than never. And our pushback actually worked. Lost a bit of manpower, but that's a drop in the bucket. The army experience, on the other hand, is extremely valuable to us. How are we doing in terms of construction? I believe we are. Yeah, we're still constructing a ton of civilian factories. Logistics companies are done. Field hospitals are done. Maybe we want radio. Maybe we do want radio. That's 39. I want support equipment, I want artillery. I want everything. Oh, wait a second, it's 37, I completely forgot. That means this kind of stuff. Yeah, we need to get the research done. Okay. We had 2, so that's fine. Another one for research. Yeah. Get all the good stuffs over there. And again, we're going to go into deploy, modify our infantry stuff. Going to add a field hospital and a logistics company. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. There we go. And save that. So this division is now complete, so to speak. Our tank division, I want to add one more tank. At the very least. To add the combat with, yeah. Need more lighting stuff, and All good values. Go with that, save. We're gonna add support companies as soon as we can. It's gonna take a while. Of course, that means we are way behind again on everything. And now we're starting to be very far behind on support equipment too. Might have to consider adding some... oh my. Yeah, we're short of everything. Everything except convoys. So what are you going for now? Naval rearmament. You're done with the Anti-Comintern Pact. They're claiming Yugoslavia already. 45 Malta. Nothing special there. Japan is going to war with China. Good. As long as they're not going our way, I'm going to be happy. We have quite a few civilian factories and we're still getting more. Maintenance companies are done. Good. That's going to be useful for our tanks. We probably want to get the concentrated industry. All the basic industrial techs. Amelia Earhart managed to get around the globe. Well done. She didn't crash on the Pacific Island and die this time. I suppose that's good. Not that it really matters. But that Lindbergh is basically flavor. And Italy gets that stuff. We get in the Ocean Going Navy. Use it for air doctrines, infrastructure. Yeah, we probably want to go this way first. These two aren't as valuable, not yet anyway. The bridge ended that, yeah, there we go, they're gonna go to war. Then we can modify the government, I think. Naval research time. Yeah, I don't know if we need that, just a research time, that's not really as interesting. So we can have 3 of these guys in high command, right? Yeah. So we're definitely gonna go with Trotsky. He's not gonna be purged. Oh, so this is how it goes. You can either have Rokovsky or... actually, no. Okay, so he's purged by Stalin. Okay. Which of these guys? This guy we can't have. He's going to be purged by Trotsky. And he's going to be purged by Trotsky. So is he. Of these guys, probably... yeah, Rokovsky definitely, but the other ones, not really sure. Political advisors, who are gonna get purged? He's gonna get purged, who cares? He's gonna get purged, who cares? He's gonna get purged. Trade opinion, not really that big of a deal for us. And we're not really interested in switching around our ideology. So we're not really going to get much in terms of political advisors either. Can we switch our economy? Not to war economy, but we can go partial mobilization. I really want to go there, but we need just a little bit more world attention for that. I also want to start recruiting more popular. We don't really need that, but... so let's see here. It's gonna take how long before they declare war? How long before you go to war with China? That's gonna be 70 days. Okay, I'm just gonna save my points, because as soon as Japan declares war, that should raise world tension above 15, and we can go to full mobilization. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Just gonna sit tight. So we're gonna switch that pretty late. Shadow scheme, interesting. That's somewhere over there, yeah. There. prepare, I suppose, for war. So yeah, we are so far behind. But we're getting there. Of course, this is also slowing down our deployment because they are lacking in whatever. Support equipment this time. They actually have everything else, wow. Okay, improve machine tools. It's going to increase production just a little bit. I'm starting to wonder if we want to do this. Get the resource stuff. We don't particularly need it. Though we did research the ocean-going navy. So we're going to do that. And get our better battleship up and running. Yeah, the bad thing here is that if this civil war becomes big, and we're at war with the... Oh my, there he goes, there you go, war, there's the war, and that definitely changes our ability to change our focus. We're not going to be a civilian economy anymore, we're going to go straight to war economy. Total mobilization is going to be a bit much. But yeah, this is going to increase the construction speed dramatically. And also conversion speed. So I want that. War economy. Go. National focus. Probably going to continue over here. Just to work our way down into the defensive stuff. So yeah, transport flights. That's next. So that should speed up the production of factories. And I think it's time to get a few military factories as well. So we're just going to build a few military factories. Well, like 6. And then more civilians. It is probably going to be safe to build over here. It's close to Japan though. Depends what Japan does. Oh my, there goes Albania. Nuclear effort, army innovations. Coercing Spain. No, 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 what are you doing? No coercing Spain. So basically what they're doing is they're trying to make Spain more democratic. Why'd you do that, huh? Join us. Don't become democratic. Bureau of Aeronautics over there. Please tell me you have not... Yeah, that's to be expected, I suppose. And it's going to be interesting to see whether they get their ass kicked or not. As I said, in my standoff games, they always get their butt kicked. Oh yeah, for now though, I think it's time for a short break. So, thank you for watching.